Okay, hi guys. Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be going over the study guide for the exponents test and scientific notation test. So some of these we did in class, and so I'm just going to go over the ones that we didn't do in class so you can make sure that you did those correctly, okay? Alright, so for the first one, it says to simplify the expression 4x to the fifth power divided by 8x. So the first thing you need to do is handle the fraction 4 over 8. Okay, so 4 over 8, both of these numbers can be divided by 4. That's the greatest common factor. And then 4 divided by 4 is 1. And 8 divided by 4 is 2. So that reduces, or that simplifies, to 1/2. Now you can also use your calculator for this using the ABC button. So you would just press 4 and then the fraction button here, ABC, and 8, and that'll give you 1/2. So you can always check that in your calculator too. So that's 1/2, and then we have x to the fifth power, which is x times x times x times x times x on the top and just 1x on the bottom. Those cancel out, and you're left with x to the fourth power on the top and 2 on the bottom. Now this 1 is still here, but we're just going to leave it invisible. This is your answer. Okay. Number 3, convert the number negative 0.00004 into scientific notation. Okay. So remember, for scientific notation, you need to have a number between 1 and 10, and then you need times 10, and then you need an exponent. Okay, so right now the decimal is here to the left of this 0, and we need it to be a number between 1 and 10, so we're going to make it into a 4. So that means we need to move the decimal here to the right of the 4. So we're going to move that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So that gives me 4. Well, it's actually negative. Don't forget about that. That's important. Negative 4. Now the decimal's here. Times 10. And I moved my decimal 5 spaces. So my exponent is a 5. And I need to make my exponent negative 5 because this is a very small number. Okay, so small numbers get negative exponents. And so that one is answer choice B. Okay, number 4, p to the fourth power raised to the third power. Remember, when you have an exponent outside of the parentheses, you need to distribute it and multiply the exponents. 4 times 3 is 12, so that's p to the 12th power. Okay, number 5 we did in class. So number 6 is another one that's in scientific notation, and we need to put it in standard notation. So the number is negative 7.33 times 10 to the fourth power. So you take your decimal, negative 7.33. Look at your exponent, and our exponent is a positive 4, so that means this is going to be a bigger number. So I need to move my decimal to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fill in the holes with zeros. Make sure to actually move your decimal. Don't keep it here. It moves over here now. So it's negative 73300. And that is D. Okay, I'm making a video. 1 second. Okay, number 7 we did in class 2, negative exponents, make it a fraction, make it positive. Okay, for these 4, we're going to do these in class because you do need the calculator to do these, to put it in mode 8.3. Okay, number 12 we did in class, so this is 13. The population of Hawaii is 1.36 times 10 to the 6th power people. The population of Alaska is 7.1 times 10 to the 5th power people. Which state has more people? So we have Hawaii. I'm going to write the state abbreviation HI. Hawaii is 1.36 times 10 to the 6th power. And Alaska, that's AK, is 7.1 times 10 to the 5th power. So like I was saying in class, the bigger the exponent, the bigger the number. So if they're asking you which one has more people, that means which one is greater. So you look at the exponents. This one has an exponent of 6, and 6 is greater than 5. So Hawaii has a greater population because the exponent on the number is bigger. Even though this says 1 and this says 7, the exponent trumps that, okay? So Hawaii, and let's actually figure out what the population is. So 1.36 times 10 to the 6th power, so I move the decimal 6 places to the right. And that's 136. 1,360,000. For Hawaii, or sorry, for Alaska, 71. That's only 710,000. So Hawaii has a population of 1.36 million. Which is greater than Alaska's. And you don't even have to do this. Like, if you just looked at the exponents, you could tell that Hawaii's is bigger because it has a bigger exponent. Okay, 14 we did in class. 15, I told you guys to use PEMDAS. The P in PEMDAS stands for parentheses, so you need to do what's inside the parentheses first. Inside the parentheses, you have 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is negative 2. So then negative 2 to the 3rd power. Okay, the E in PEMDAS stands for exponent, so then you do the exponent. Negative 2 to the 3rd power means negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. And when you do that, you get negative 8. Okay. Number 17. Asa was simplifying the expression 2x to the 3rd power raised to the 5th power. He wrote 15x to the 8th power as a simplified form. Demetrius believes it is incorrect. Explain why Demetrius is correct and what his answer should be. Okay, so let's do what the answer should be first. So we have 2x to the 3rd power raised to the 5th power. Remember, when you have an exponent on the outside of the parentheses, you distribute the exponent and you multiply the exponents. Okay, so we already know we have an exponent of 3 that we're going to multiply. However, 2, this number 2, is not an exponent. It has an exponent, but the exponent is invisible. It's an invisible 1. So you're going to be multiplying the exponents, not the 2, the exponent. When you multiply the exponent, 1 times 5, you get 2 to the 5th power. And then for x, you multiply the exponent, 3 times 5, and you get 15. That's what you're supposed to do here. What this student did to get 15, he did, well, actually I think what he did was he did 3 times 5 and put that here, but he shouldn't have done that because it's supposed to be an exponent. And then for the 8, he added 3 plus 5, so that was wrong too. It should be 2 to the 5th power, x to the 15th power. And then we can still simplify 2 to the 5th power because that's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And that gives us 34, 8, 16, 32. 32x to the 15th power is the correct answer for number 17. All right, guys, any other questions I will answer in class tomorrow, and good luck. Have a good night.